This needs to be down a little bit more. There, yeah, I think there will be good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. King, what's going on? Omar, what's going on? Diego, what's going on? How is everyone's day going so far? Haven't caught a live in a minute. King, it has been a minute. Glad that you can pop into this one, at least for a little bit, or however long you can stay in here. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? Atomic, what's going on? Welcome in. Y'all, please drop a like and let me know what your guys' scent of the day is today. My scent of the day today is this one. My scent of the day today is Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. Good fragrance. The comparison I like to give it is YSL's La Nuit de L'Homme Blue Electrique, whichever one their Blue Electrique is. That's what I think this smells the most similar to. But I've heard some people say like Tommy Hilfiger's Impact Intense or something like that this is similar to. I don't really know if it even is a clone of anything. But it's kind of like a good, fresh, blue, powdery fragrance, and it almost has this like frosted cereal vibe, at least in my opinion. Montrese, what's going on? Scent of the day, Toy Boy. Toy Boy, that was definitely a good rose fragrance. Now, that one I ended up trading to Brian. I know Brian really likes that one. Toy Boy was just kind of a little challenging to wear, which is why I think I did trade it. Something like, you know, Mancera's Instant Crush that still has rose. It's just a much more wearable rose. Toy Boy was definitely good, but I had it for like a couple months. I only got to wear it like 2 or 3 times. It's just such a heavy scent. Scent of the day, Issey Miyake, Low Dissy Intense. Only Issey Miyake fragrance I've ever tried is the one that my dad wears, which is the original Low Dissy Pour Homme. I would like to try more. You Need New Harlem. It seems good. I do want to look into it because I am looking for more niche fragrances. I know Amore Cafe is on my list, and then New Harlem is also on my list. I may go New Harlem just because I want to like branch out to different niche brands as well. Scent of the day, forgot to wear a fragrance to school today. Damn, Atomic, how could you? So, scent of the day, FW, Fragrance World, Spectre Malachite, the one that's like a, what's that, a God of Fire clone? Aquatic, Sweet Bubblegum, Blue Fragrance. I like Toy Boy. Toy Boy's good for sure, for sure. It's becoming one of my favorite cheapies, Omar. Good stuff. I don't like freshies. I love freshies. I absolutely love freshies. I love Toy Boy. 3rd day in a row. Scent of the day, Lamal Elixir Absolute. Elixir Absolute is good. I've never actually tried it on skin. I've just tested it on a tester strip. It's good. That plum is a nice change, but it's pretty similar to the original. Elixir. Top 5 notes. Number 1, coconut. Number 2, vanilla. Number 3, I'd probably say amber. Number 4, ambroxan. Number 5, bergamot. There's a lot of fragrances that I love that have that are bergamot heavy. Y'all, please like up the live and drop a sub if you guys have not already. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fragrances picked out already. I need to pick out 7 more, and then we're going to be doing some fragrance battles. Let's do Legend EDT. Let's do Kamarkawa. Maj Moscow Mule. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can fuck with Ambroxan. I love Ambroxan. Ambroxan puke emojis. I love Ambroxan because like Sauvage. Which I don't really like Sauvage anymore, but I did like Sauvage, and I love the Ambroxan in that. Product Carbon, I love the Ambroxan in that, but I don't really like Product Carbon anymore because it has that Sauvage DNA. Eros has that Ambroxan. Eros Flame has Ambroxan. I'm pretty sure Sospiro Vibrato. I don't even know if it has Ambroxan, but it definitely has like an Ambroxan-y vibe to it. Bergamot is damn near yeah. It's in a lot of stuff. It's in almost everything. Betray the Fragrance World, Must Be Sacrificed, Diego, Couple on My Arms, More Cafe, Smell Like Kawa to me. I mean, I have a little sample of it. They definitely do smell different because of that amaretto and the difference of a vanilla note and an ice cream note. Son of the day was Honey Oud. By what brand? And how like oud heavy is that? Mad good though, Diego. To an extent, and Broxton is amazing. Peony. I don't really like Peony. I don't know if that was 4 or 5, but when did you get Vibrato? Tiki Taki, or no, that was Atomic that asked this question. I just got Vibrato the other day, like 2 days ago, I want to say. But yeah, I really been wanting this one for a while. My buddy actually had this one, and that was when I had originally smelt it. And yeah, he's talking about it smells like hand sanitizer. And I'm like, hand sanitizer? Doesn't smell like hand sanitizer. So I swooped it up for 85 bucks and Liquid Brun. I didn't like Liquid Brun. So for me, it was really just 85 bucks. Like I could have cared less about Liquid Brun. So 85 bucks for Suspiro Vibrato, really not bad. Pretty full as well. Like my buddy wore it a lot, but he'd only do about 2 sprays because this fragrance is pretty strong. My assumption it's probably about here, which I mean, even if it's down to like here or something, I'll still be able to wear it and enjoy it just because I rotate. I only wear one fragrance once a week. That fragrance once a week. What's good, my sweet sugar plum Micah? Tiki Taki, what's going on? Ambroxan is a good Pokemon for some battles. Is Ambroxan the name of a Pokemon? Omar, Peony, Born to Stand Out, Black Guava. I love Saffron. Ambroxan makes fragrance last longer than what they're supposed to. Yeah, Ambroxan is one of those accords that really does strengthen a fragrance. A lot of people think it's oil concentration that'll make a fragrance last longer, which sure, I suppose to an extent will make a fragrance last longer, but it's really the accords and the notes that you put in. Some notes are very strong, some notes are not very strong. You can have a extrait de parfum that uses a lot of like citrusy notes and it's going to last 5 hours, and you can have an EDT that has a lot of Ambroxan and amber and a lot of very potent accords and notes that last 10 plus hours. Like YSL Kuros is a great example. That's an EDT that is very, very strong. Saw Diego, how prominent is it? Not quite. Thankfully, hated the shit in the Joe Malone. Saffron smell like poison to me. I love saffron. It's like, I don't know. It kind of just like tickles my nose when I smell it, I suppose. I fuck with saffron. Quite pricey. Smells good. I like saffron. Alcohol makes it project. Yeah, the alcohol is what will make it project, obviously. Where like a extrait de parfum, a lot of people think, okay, I have an extrait, it's gonna last long and project insane. More or less, it's just gonna last long. With an EDT, it's gonna be projecting more. With an extrait, it's going to be lasting longer. Traditionally. How do you like it compared to my Gatekeep, Diego, Yomili? All right, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 4 more fragrances here. Let's do Game of Spades, Full House. That's one that a lot of people like. Let's do... I don't have an Armani in here. Let's throw in Stronger With You. Why not? That makes 14. We need 2 more fragrances. Do a fragrance battle already. I'm grabbing 2 more fragrances, and then we're going to be doing some fragrance battles. Let me know, do you guys want me to make a matchup of these fragrances real quick, or make my funny face while I close my eyes and randomly pick out 2 fragrances? The Gatekeep takes the cake, Omar. What else should I do? Let's do... What do I want to do? Let's do... I don't have a Jean Paul Gaultier. Jean Paul Gaultier. We're doing Ultramall here because I have more like warm weather year-round fragrances. Look really good. Diego doesn't compare. Make a funny face. Okay, I'll make my funny little face that I make. I'm thinking, let's see, between a Rasasi Hawass or a Hugo Boss, I'm gonna say the You guys pick on this last one. Original Versace, and I'm just going to go the first one I see. First comment I see is what I do. First, the original Versace Hawass or Hugo Boss The Scent Magnetic. Whichever one I see first goes in, and then we will start the fragrance battles. Hawass, Shadow, quickly with the original Hawass. We are throwing in the original Hawass. Now we can start. Let's push these fragrances together. On your list, question mark. On my list, Night and Day, but the Gatekeep does have a leather. Pick random. All right, we are picking random. Y'all, real quick, please make sure to drop a sub and drop a like if you guys have not. Also, let me know what you guys are wearing today. My scent of the day is Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. Let's get on with the fragrance battle. The first fragrance is City Rhythm Redline 2654. Comment held for review. Let me peep. I don't know why that one was held for review. That's kind of weird. All right, next one we're going to go with is Stronger With You EDT. So this is not the best matchup because you have a more sweet year-round fragrance opposed to a sweet cool weather fragrance, but this is still a good matchup here. So we have Redline 2654 from City Rhythm, which is a beautiful ambergris, citrusy, vanilla sort of fragrance. I get this like rummy vibe, as well as this like Blue Jolly Rancher vibe from, so this fragrance is a blend between two offerings from City Rhythm. Hold on, I'm trying to get this set up. From two offerings of City Rhythm, Miami blended with San Diego. Miami kind of gives it that boozy, rummy, sweet vibe. San Diego gives it this almost Blue Jolly Rancher vibe. Stronger With You EDT, this was my first fragrance, and this is my favorite fragrance of all time. Smoke, sugar, sage, lavender, vanilla, something else. Sage. I want to say that's the only other note that I was forgetting. Both are very good fragrances. Now, Redline 2654 is an X-Rate de Parfum. I get 10 plus hours of longevity, 3 to 4 feet of projection. With Stronger With You, it is only an EDT. This is a very nostalgic fragrance for me, and these are two of my favorite fragrances of all time. Now, Stronger With You EDT is my favorite designer of all time and favorite fragrance of all time. I mean, this was my first fragrance, and this really reminds me of when me and my girlfriend first got together. So, quite frankly, for those reasons, this is my favorite fragrance of all time. As far as niche fragrances go, Redline 2654 was really my first niche second niche fragrance I got that I absolutely loved. My first one being Mancera's Instant Crush, which is on this list, so we will get that one later. When I copped had Black Guava, wearing a Gulf Wang hoodie and Nike sweats. Getting a sample of 2654. Diego, you should. It's a very, very, very good fragrance. If you like sweet fragrances, you'll enjoy it. Noah, what's going on? Scent of the Day, Luna Rosa Ocean. Luna Rosa Ocean, good fragrance. I used to have it if you're talking about the original EDT. Couldn't be, though, ain't got oud. Gotcha. Amber and Smoke layered with Supremacy Collector's Edition. Isn't Amber and Smoke, that's a Michael Malol, right? Millie Peep, Armani all the way. Hey, Armani is great. Both of these fragrances are great. Favorite niche is Harrod. I'm going to get it for my birthday. I've never tried Harrod. I've owned Greenlee and Percival, and I've tried Leighton otherwise. And I've tried Liquid Brun, which is a clone of Altair. You added a few. I see you changed your signature. My signature? My favorite niche is Harrod. I already read that. Thought your first was Tonka Cola. Well, yes, but, and I really did like Tonka Cola, so good point, King. Tonka Cola was my first ever niche, and I really did enjoy it. I traded it to my buddy, and he traded it back to me, and for whatever reason, I just didn't like it after I got it back, so, I don't know, I don't count that one as, like, I did enjoy it the first time I had it, but, I don't know. I guess Tonka Cola could count, but I still have Instant Crush, and I still have Redline 2654. I think that really justifies me liking that fragrance. I don't know. I did like Tonka Cola, though, the first time. Damn, you got my link. I was about to drop it. Well, I did not like Arabian's Tonka. Spectre's good. Favorite niche is Bond. Which one in specific? Have a sample of City Rhythm, Puerto Rico, Manhattan. They're fire. I used to have a bottle of both of those actually. I didn't like Puerto Rico because I don't like mango. I do want to try more mango though. Stronger with You, Sandalwood is available in Frag Flex. Damn, that's crazy. I want to try a lot of the flankers. They're kind of hard to find, so thank you for telling me that, Michael. Let's see. Redline 2654. 78% to 22%. You love that shit too. Had to put on Centaurus DNA as my signature. Have a sample of Carlisle, Leighton, Sedley, Altair. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I really want to try more of the Parfums de Marley's. They're not available for me to just like widely sample at my stores, but I would like to try some more. I would love to get another bottle of Greenlee. It was great. Wait, like Mango Funk 6-7? Yes, exactly, Atomic. Centaurus is so nice. Was it Centaurus that kind of was a little like on the fence when it was released, or was that a different one that people were iffy about? I know there was one that Creed released that people were weird about once it released. So New York, but New Harlem is good runner-up. Well, and also like as you continue like actually get to wear New Harlem and have more experiences with it, then maybe it could pass So New York. Had to, bro. The Cheeks made it. Love Lafayette, but it's basic too. Hey, King, I'm saying you definitely should look into Wildcard because I think it's amazing. And if it is a good clone, one, you could stretch out your Lafayette Street a lot more. And, you could put people onto that. Like, I love my bottle. I hated that sample of that, like, other clone I had. I really did not like that, but Wildcard is nice. Jones Shot PDM Castley 100 off retail right now. Same with Greenlee and Sedley. So, what's it like what are they like 170 for a 2.5 or what? Or Lafayette more than any of my other bonds. Well, because it's a very easy wear DNA. King, that's how I'm starting to feel about Lafayette. Check Mood Swings by Fugazi. Let's see. Let's pick two more. All right, we got King's favorite. Not King's favorite, but King really made me want to get this fragrance because he got this one. This is Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Cobalt. Eau de Parfum Electrique. But yeah, just the original Bad Boy Cobalt. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. And let's see what it's going up against. Hawass would be a good matchup here because it has plum. Let's see if we get it. That would be crazy. Okay, you guys saw I was not looking. And we got Hawass. Let's go. So we got a good matchup here right now. We have Rasasi Hawass and Bad Boy Cobalt. Hawass. So this is just the original Hawass. I own 3 Hawasses. They're a great line. Very, very good line. And Cobalt, I think, how do you spell Cobalt? I think it's just Cobalt. I'm kind of dumb. I always check. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I always check my Cobalt box whenever I need to spell this. Whenever I need to spell Cobalt. All right. I hate having this freaking stick. Actually, I guess this is probably better. I don't know. Greenlee Castley 170. See, but I just bought Martha's Vineyard for 170, and I just bought Suspiro Vibrato for 85. If I didn't buy those two, I probably would have got one of the PDMs. Because 170 is good. You still wear Cobalt all the time? Yeah, I love Cobalt. I wear it a lot. So, Rasasi Hawass. Plum, sugar, you get some. I believe this one has Ambroxan in it. Ooh, my freaking thing comes off sometimes because I dropped it one time. But you get some plum notes, you get aquatic notes, you get a little bit of cinnamon, you get some sweet notes, some spicy notes, some floral notes. But pretty much this fragrance just smells like Invictus EDT. At least that's what they're cloning. A lot of people say, oh, this is a clone of Invictus Aqua 2016. It's not a clone of Invictus Aqua 2016. Came out before 1 year. Before it by 1 year in 2015. It's a clone of the original batches of Invictus. Bad Boy Cobalt, plum, truffle, some powdery notes, some woodsy notes. Both fragrances are very, very good. You can wear them year round. You can get compliments with them easy, and you can't go wrong with either of them. Rigged. That was not rigged. I kid you not. You guys saw, I was looking this way, And I mean, I guess maybe we should invest in a hand camera or something eventually. What I do is I move my hand around like this, and then I just drop down. And then whatever I feel the most. Like sometimes I'll feel multiple bottles, but whatever one is like most like in the center of my hand, I just grab. Believe it or not, I did not rig that. Believe it or not, guys. Do not buy Hawas Malibu. Nowhere near as good as Le Beau Le Parfum. And that's one I was gonna honestly hold off on buying anyways. I don't really like Le Beau Le Parfum. I don't like that DNA that much. For me, I have the original Le Beau because the original Le Beau is an absolutely amazing fragrance. And I have Hawas Tropical, which is cloning Le Beau Paradise Garden. Very, very good fragrance. F Hawas, everyone say F Hawas. Y'all do not say F Hawas. Some Mike in chat. M3, what's going on? How's your day going? Michael, looking at Boss Bottled EDT, does it have an apple pie vibe, good for winter? So it doesn't have an apple pie vibe in the sense of like Angel Share, Comra. But it's cinnamon, woodsy apple. It has more of like I mean, I don't want to say it has like a old school vibe. It did come out in the 90s, so keep that in mind. It's kind of like woodsy, powdery with a nice little apple vibe. I don't know. It's very cozy. It's fresh, but a little bit warm. I wouldn't say like it smells like an apple pie, so don't buy it expecting an apple pie, but buy it expecting just like a cozy, woodsy apple scent with a nice little bit of cinnamon. It's kind of hard to explain. It's very like cozy, almost like nostalgic feeling. Um, Micah, where'd you get vibrato for 85? I didn't like buy it off of a website or anything for 85. My buddy bought it for like I think he only bought it for like 170 or something off of Fragrance Nevea, and he wore it for a while. I think it's probably about like this full, maybe I don't know, somewhere around there. Still decently full. And I gave him 85 bucks and Liquid Brun. I don't care about Liquid Brun. I hated Liquid Brun. So that, like, I could have cared less about Liquid Brun. I would have rather thrown it away, but I would have been fine just throwing Liquid Brun away. It was really not good. So I gave him that. So in my mind, it was just for 85 bucks because that's all it was really worth to me. Yeah, Omar looks fire. Diego trade. Gotcha M3 sub king. 161 on my list. Looks like I fuck with it. This is well, I guess the voting's already done. This is just the electric. I'm not a fan of Hawas or Cobalt. Dang. Oh, yeah. You just put your hand. Yeah, but you know where the bottles are, so you just put your hand where it is. Well, yeah, I know where the bottles are because they're in a general location, but if I'm looking this way, and if I have my eyes closed, I can't see the bottles from here. What won? Cobalt won. Wait, did Cobalt won? Yes, Cobalt won this one. 56% to 44%. All right. Okay. Next one is Game of Spades, Full House. What would be a good matchup here? I'm going to say this. I'm not going to rig this. I think a good matchup here would be, I don't know, probably Moscow Mule. Pretty fresh like this one. Not a fresh fragrance here. We have, not Paris Corner. Paco Rabanne, 1 million Elixir. Two great fragrances here, though. Got Collage, Vanilla Island Dunes, and Island, both on sale, both for 60. That's a pretty good deal on both of them. I've never tried the Vanilla Dunes, but I have tried Island, and it's pretty good. That's a steal for vibrato. Yeah, absolutely. I was very happy to get it. Have you heard about Ejmal Urine? I'm not. The Barcott Amber Eve, nice. Adamika. Omar, it is. It's very nice. Every time I've worn it, I've gotten a compliment. What's that bottle, Omar? I'll tell you if Collage Island Dune's better than Liquid Brun. Liquid Brun has that cardboard smell. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I did not like it. El Peaker. Bro, I did not peak. I swear, on my girlfriend's life, I did not peak. There we go. Cobalt, Invictus, and Invictus Victory Elixir. Oh, Cobalt Elixir. What am I saying? Cobalt Elixir and Invictus Victory Elixir. the Goats Wintertime. I don't really like either of them. I like Invictus Victory Elixir more, but I don't really like Cobalt Elixir. Need to try Hawas Atlantis, original scent, made some Viper. Nautica Voyage, good. Voyage is decent. Finally pulled the trigger on Coconut Lagoon. Have you got it yet, or you just ordered it? Buddy, I'm not rich, show budget ones. Here's a good budget one. This is Paris Corner Mosh Moscow Mule. Run you like 35 American dollars. It has this, like, it's like appley, woodsy, very fresh, very good year-round fragrance, and it's a good year-round fragrance that kind of it pulls off. You can pull it off really well in the cool weather. Saffron, white chocolate chai, almond, little fresh, got green apple. Looks fire. Found Bad Boy Cobalt to be too sweet and generic. Interesting. Full House, good dupe. It's a great dupe. I will get to it here in a second. I'm just trying to catch up on comments. Hawas Ice, best Hawas, solid daily driver for summer. You know what? I just need to put up this poll real quick. Let's see. Full House and 1 million Elixir. Here we go. Okay, so Full House. This is a clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. You get a lot of citrusy notes. You get tea. You get bergamot is one of those citrusy notes. Like you get lemon. You get that. I believe it's a Chinese black tea note. You get ambroxan. You get some powdery notes. It's a very good fragrance. You can wear it year round. I get 8+ hours of longevity, 3 to 4 feet of projection at first. Very, very good fragrance. Good imitation of Imagination. It's pretty much Louis Vuitton's Imagination, but powdery. Imagination, at least to me, isn't very powdery. But this is powdery. It's a very good fragrance. 1 million Elixir. Very good fragrance here as well. You get rose, you get apple. There is no vanilla listed, but if you've ever smelled 1 million Elixir, you know there is some vanilla in here. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. A little bit more gourmand, but it's not overly gourmand. If you guys know me, I don't really enjoy gourmand fragrances that much. This is a sweeter fragrance, but it's not too overly sweet. I did not put this dent in here. This is a 3.4 ounce inch down to here. This is one that I got from Brian. He really, really loved this stuff, and for good reason. It's great. Hawas Cobra is the best Louis Vuitton Imagination clone. I want to try it for sure, Is Full House a good dupe? Yes, it is. Already answered that. Hawas Ice, best Hawas, solid daily driver for summer. Here's the thing. I really want to get all the Rasasi Hawases, but it kind of sucks because they're just constantly pumping out new releases that are $60, $60, $60. And it's like, I think the Hawas line is great at $30. After about a year, they're $30. Now, in some cases, like Rasasi Hawas Ice, for whatever reason, like, yeah, when it dropped, it was $50, $60, but it pretty quickly went down to like $30. Right here, Hawas Tropical, right? I paid $60 because it like $64 because it had just came out. Now you can get it for like $45. So they're starting to go down, but I want to wait till they're about $30. I also want to wait till it starts to get a little bit warmer out because they're quite frankly warmer weather fragrances. But like I asked my cousin for my birthday for Hawas Fire and Hawas Black, and I just haven't seen them yet. They live in like a whole nother city than me, like a couple hours away from me. Eventually when I do see them though, I will get my birthday present, and I'm sure it's that because they just get me whatever cologne I asked for, or colognes I asked for my birthday. So I should be getting those, and then eventually like I'll get more Hawas fragrances, but Hawas is just a great line in general. I don't think I could say one is better than the other. Like they're all equally, I mean, they're not really unique because they're mainly a clone line, but they're just a very good fragrance line, and for the price, like very good quality. Just ordered it. Dude, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I love it. Jermaine, I don't know if he's in here, probably not, but I know he just got his bottle. He's the one who won the giveaway. He said he really enjoyed it, so I think you'll enjoy it. Appletini's better. I've been looking at Appletini. I want to get it. Tried the new Blue Day Chanel exclusive. Smells like Cobalt without the plum. I've not been able to smell it yet. Like some fresh oceanic smells. Fresh oceanic. I don't really have one, but what am I thinking? Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. In my opinion, that's like a very good, like fresh oceanic sort of fragrance. Full House one, I believe 70% to 30%. Where is right here? There we go. Paisley, then get Versace Porom. Got Sahib Intense on my left wrist. Love 1 million elixir. Yeah, 1 million elixir is great. Manuel, what's going on? Oud X-Ray by MFK. Never tried it. Thoughts on Valentino's Coral Fantasy, Green Stravaganzas are your goat. Coral Fantasy is the best. I used to own Born Aroma Intense, but it's kind of got boring. Either X-Ray coming, I'm super excited. I really want to get that one. Mas Videos, gracias, de nada. 65 for a Huas fragrance, ridiculous not paying it. Too many designers I want that are cheaper. Well, and here's the thing, like I really wanted to try. Well, first of all, I wanted to be early on something. Like when I dropped my Huas Tropical release, I was pretty early. Like, yeah, a decent amount of people had it, but not that many people had it. That was a big reason why I bought it when it first came out. Because ultimately, I didn't really like that Paradise Garden DNA, but I just wanted to kind of be early on something. And I'm happy I got that because I love this fragrance. I really don't I've tested Paradise Garden since then, and I like it a little bit more because I wear something with that scent profile, but this is significantly better than Paradise Garden, in my opinion. And a big problem with me and Paradise Garden was simply just the price. Diego, for real, Huas Fire smells good. Huas Black is strong. Don't spray on clothes. Stain super oily, super concentrated. Gotcha. Adam with the donation. Adam, what's going on, man? How have you been? Y'all say W Adam in the chat. Thank you so much, Adam. Adam, are you wearing anything today? What is your scent of the day? If you are wearing anything. Thanks so much, Womo. Womo, the gold and new Valentino Ivory are the best. I haven't gotten to try any of the new ones. I haven't even gotten to try the new Extra Dose. Aqua Dubai was a letdown for me. Damn, I really enjoy Aqua Dubai. Mike, it's been a minute since I've been on the live. Say it has. How have you been, man? W Adam, Too Synthetic. Thank you. W Adam, yes. W Adam, thank you, man. Adam, thank you so much. All right, next two we have here. We have, Dior Sauvage Elixir. Tried Lattafa Kamrakawa. Yeah, I have it right here. It's an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Yeah, good fragrance. I mean, cinnamon, praline, candied fruits, vanilla, coffee. Can't go wrong with it. Cheap, but good for the winter for sure. You can wear it to school, wear it on a date, dress it up, dress it down. Very good. W Adam, Tom Ford ombre leather. Adam, great. Well, I don't really like the original ombre leather. I'm more of a fan of the ombre leather parfum. I think that's a beautiful fragrance. My brother rocks ombre leather a lot though. So there we go. You know, I have some experience with ombre leather. Been good. Just had your birthday. Got a new pickup. Zay, that's awesome, man. I don't know if you've seen my new pickups, but well, first of all, let me know what your new pickups are. But Zay, City Rhythm, Martha's Vineyard, Sospiro Vibrato, my newest pickups. My cheap one to go to is Givenchy Pie. I've heard that one is a good cheap pickup. Next one is Versace Eros Flame. Pretty good matchup here. Sauvage Elixir, Versace Eros Flame. Y'all, please make sure to drop a sub and drop a like if you guys have not already. If you guys are interested in fragrance content, you know, I post daily shorts, 2 daily shorts, a fragrance of the day, a random fragrance related video. I drop one long form every single 3 days, and I do lives as consistently as I can. So if you guys are interested in fragrances and want to learn more about them, want good suggestions, drop a sub. You will not regret it. We have a pretty good community on here. You know, some people will get a little crazy like Zay, you know, you got to watch out for him. King gets a little crazy as well, but for the most part, everyone's cool. Dior Sauvage Elixir and Versace Eros Flame. Whoa, keeps wanting me to put it in the title. Okay, Eros Flame, come on. Eros Flame and Sauvage Elixir. There we go. Sauvage Elixir. Not the most similar scent-wise, but not a bad matchup here. Eros Flame, you get a lot of lemon, you get orange, you get Ambroxan, you get some peppery notes, you get some, what do you get? You get some vanilla, it's pepper wood, which is a Versace trademarked note, which is pretty interesting. So I don't know exactly what it smells like, but very peppery. You get pink pepper, you get black pepper. This is a very, very good fragrance. I mean, you want to talk about a fragrance that's traditionally looked at as a cool weather scent that is great in the warm weather. Versace Eros Flame is that fragrance. Dior Sauvage Elixir, though, beautiful fragrance. You get licorice, you get lavender, you get some woodsy notes. It's a very, very good fragrance, very strong, it's potent. I do about 3 sprays of this fragrance, and you can definitely smell that fragrance off of 3 sprays. With Eros Flame, I go about 4 sprays. Both are pretty potent fragrances. I mean, Sauvage Elixir, I want to say, is only an eau de parfum, possibly parfum, and Eros Flame is only an EDP. They truly are both powerhouses for what they are. How much does all my perfume combined cost? So I really don't know. I mean, I think maybe I could make a video on that. I truly don't know. At one point, I went through and counted everything up, but I have so many different fragrances now in my collection. So many fewer fragrances as well. Like I used to have 70 at some point. Ombre leather, whatever. Dior Elixir smells like a Boss bottle elixir, but a stronger version. I've never tried that one, unfortunately. Just tried Elixir for the first time. Really good. Used to be a Sauvage hater. Yeah, the actual Sauvage DNA I don't really like, but this one is so, so good. I have heard about the new Assad Flanker, the new Elixir one. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know what it's cloning, though, but it looks good. You're a W, bro. Hey, Waffle, I appreciate it. Got the Hawthorne Clone Frozen Flame, really good for $25. Is it, it's a pretty strong vanilla scent from what I've heard. Is that true, Zay? Givenchy Pie, amazing, especially for the price. And isn't Givenchy, no, it's not niche. I was going to say isn't it niche, but it's not. How do you even trademark a note? I don't know, because it says Pepperwood, and then has a little TM by it. My Abuelo, where Sauvage EDP and Ultramalt. Hey, I mean, decent choices. I like Ultramalt. I like Eros Flame, but that Elixir's better. That's fair. It's not bad. Just smells alright. I wear the dupe sometimes. Club in a Wheat, don't have it. Why do I feel nausea feeling when you smell sharp or cheap perfume? Well, cheaper fragrances, traditionally, they're going to use a little bit more harsher ingredients, more synthetic ingredients. That's, maybe you spray, right, you can spray 4 sprays of a niche fragrance on and it's fine, or 4 sprays of a designer fragrance and it's fine. But you throw on 4 sprays of a Middle Eastern fragrance and, it kind of makes you cough. It's not because the Middle Eastern fragrances are just bad for you or bad quality. It's just simply lower quality, a little bit harsher on skin. You're not gonna have as good as an opening with a $20 fragrance opposed to a $100 fragrance. But it really depends, because you'll get some $200 fragrances with horrible openings and $20 fragrances with phenomenal openings. It really just depends with the fragrance. But sharp or cheap, yeah, I don't know. I just say probably syntheticness, honestly. Best latent dupe, from what I've heard, Detour Noir. Luna Rosa Ocean. I used to have it. It's a good irisy, fresh fragrance. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah, it's a really good vanilla. Got you, Zay. I may look into it. Aftermath Vanilla and Eros Flame is very good. Yeah, the vanilla is great in here. All right, let's see. Sauvage Elixir, 62% to 38%. I mean, Eros Flame is a phenomenal fragrance. Definitely going to be heavy in my rotation this winter. Would you recommend Prada L'Homme Intense? I've never tried Prada L'Homme Intense, unfortunately. That's one, I mean, I've definitely been wanting to get on my list, but I just have not, unfortunately, been able to have a crack at it. I like my Detour Noir. You also got Zara called Gold Caramel. What's that a clone of? Acqua di Gio Profumo. I never tried Profumo, unfortunately. We're going to go, next one is, Mancera's Instant Crush. Got a niche fragrance here. Mancera's Instant Crush going up against, Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramalt Scent Bubble. What is going on, man? How is your day going? What is your scent of the day as well? And anyone else that I have not asked yet, what is your scent of the day? My scent of the day today is Cadlage Shiaka Blue. Beautiful blue fragrance that almost has this frosted cereal vibe. Can't go wrong with it. Let's see. Let's put this up real quick. Ultramalt and Instant Crush. These are definitely more youthful fragrances, more sweet fragrances. If you are part of the older crowd, you may not enjoy these ones quite as much. But I'm 17 years old. I love these fragrances. Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramalt, lavender, vanilla, pear. You get a nice green herbal side. You get a woodsy side. It's sweet. It's seductive. But you can wear this one year round because that green herbal side really gives it some freshness and just kind of some... just gives it this sort of fresh, unique side that kind of comes out in the heat. Very, very good sweet vanilla fragrance in the cool weather, but I find when you wear this in the heat, you kind of get this nice green vibe that comes out. Mancera's Instant Crush, clone of Baccarat Rouge 540, something similar to that at least. Saffron, it's sweet, some rose, some almonds, some sugar. It's a good fragrance, it's sweet, more masculine. A more masculine take on the Baccarat Rouge DNA, I would say. I mean, I've never smelled something as masculine as this, but it's still definitely a unisex fragrance. Eau de Parfum lasts a long time. EDT, but this is an EDT Intense. They both last like 10 plus hours on my skin. Both give off 3 to 4 feet of projection. I do about 3 sprays of both of these, and yeah, pretty potent fragrances can get you great compliments as well. So let's catch up on the comments real quick. So in the day, Room 1015 Electric Wood. Is Room 1015, is that the one that they make that one, oh, I can't think of it, but it has a watermelon, Wave Child. Is that Room 1015? I think. Cupid, I've seen Cupid, but I don't think you should get it. I don't know. Cupid kind of seems like it's like kind of, not like a scam, but I don't know. Cupid fragrances just doesn't seem good. You should get like a Lattafa or something instead. Start of the Night, Killer Oud, Jubilant. Ooh, what is that one like, Omar? Myself, Lab Salute, or Dior Homme EDT. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend either of them for a signature scent. I would say the original Myself is a little bit better. But if you just want like a very, and this one is a little bit spendy, but I mean, if you're going to spend 190 bucks on Myself, Lab Salute anyways, you will be fine spending this much. Like for 170, 190 bucks, pick up Sospiro Vibrato. Still in that vein of like a fresh fragrance that you can wear year round, but it's strong. You get a lot of grapefruit, a lot of bergamot, and a lot of ginger. It's very good. How long am I going to be live for? Well, until we're done with this fragrance battle, so however long that takes. Tell me where you should apply, So, where you should apply, if you have a dark colored fragrance, just apply on skin, you want to hit your pulse points. Say you do 5 sprays. This is what I would do, hitting your pulse points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have a lighter colored fragrance and you're doing 5 sprays, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can spray on your shirt, but you don't want to stain your shirt. So like if I'm wearing a dark shirt and I have a colored fragrance, it's probably going to be fine. But if I'm wearing a white shirt, you know, I don't want to spray this green fragrance all over my white shirt. Ultramall 1, 60% to 40%. I mean, like I said, I'm not surprised, you know. Well, I never said this. I haven't said this yet. I'm foreshadowing, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not surprised, you know, Ultramall, it's a great fragrance. It's a crowd-pleasing scent, you know. You really, truly cannot go wrong with that one. Omar Beach Hut Clone, Mean Jubilation XXV, Instant Crush, masculine or feminine, pretty much unisex. Correct. Okay, Scent Bubble. Have you tried Wave Child? If so, you think it's good. Please give away. So I do giveaways every single 1,000 subscribers. At 3K, I gave away Lattafa Zamir Al Oud Intense Oud. I just did my 4K giveaway, and I gave away Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. At 5K, which sure, it is a little bit away. You know, I need to amass 1,000 more subscribers. But at 5K, I will do another giveaway. If you want to help me get there and you want to potentially win in a giveaway, I need you to drop a sub, you know, like, share it to whoever. But y'all, please drop a sub, drop a like. If you guys enjoy fragrance content, I mean, I post content every single day. So if you're looking for someone who will reliably post fragrance content, I'm here for you. What if you mix 9 p.m. with Instant Crush? I mean, try it. I think it could be pretty good. Rasasi Hawas. I have Hawas. It's good. Mica, Resinous, Woody, Incense. Incensey Micah, Diego's getting hype, Fragrance Flan, ESP. The hype is real. As a college student, what should you opt for? College student, I mean, you might not be on a budget, but you might want to, you know, kind of stick to a budget as a college student. So let's recommend you something cheaper. I'm going to say for this upcoming cooler weather, you should get Lattafa Kawa. It's just a very nice, like, easy wear, gourmandy fragrance. Cinnamon, praline, candied fruits. So get that one for the cooler weather coming up, and then get Rasasi Hawas for kind of like your year-round scent, warmer weather scent, a nice sweet fragrance. If you've ever smelled Invictus, that's what it smells like. Yes, very good. Gotcha. Reason that look fire, you know, Bella Vita. No, I've never tried it. College year wear Brit. I mean, Brit would be good as well. Burberry Brit. That's a good powdery rose fragrance. Recommend Mason Margiela, Fireplace and Jazz Club. So I wouldn't really recommend either of those. Now, I would recommend Lattafa's Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. This is a clone of Mason Margiela's By the Fireplace. $17. I didn't really like By the Fireplace when I tried it. I love that one. Very good, very good imitation of By the Fireplace. But between those two, I would recommend you By the Fireplace, but look into Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. That's what I wore for college. Looking for a compliment getter fragrance. What do you think you should buy? Well, I mean, I've been recommending this one a lot. I just got it. But if you're looking strictly for a compliment getter, Sospiro Vibrato, a very nice, easy wear fragrance. It's powerful, great longevity, great projection, easy to wear scent, grapefruit, ginger. It's very citrusy. It's fresh. It's a crowd pleasing scent. You can get a lot of compliments with this fragrance for sure. All right, we need to start finishing this up. All right, Micah, got a dib, got a test for PE tomorrow. Hey, all right, Zay, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Explain similarities between Rosacea Wasp, Invictus, Rosacea Fruit, Invictus Citrus Aromatic. I mean, I don't know why they say that they're different because they're mainly sugary fragrances. If you've ever smelled Invictus, you've pretty much smelled Rosacea Wasp. Like, that's the most simplest way to put it. There's not a whole lot of differences. It's just they use different accords to achieve the same scent. I'm in high school, have $80. What should you get? I mean, I would say the same thing I just recommended. Lattafa Kamarakawa and Rosacea Wasp. Get two fragrances right there, and you have a great year-round rotation. All right, we need to go... Oh, I was getting close to the camera there. We have Lattafa Kamarakawa and... Ooh, Lattafa Kamarakawa and Martha's Vineyard from City Rhythm. We have City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard, not Vineyard, it's Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard and Kamarakawa. There we go. Oh my God. Are Attar good? I've never tried them. Favorite earthy fragrance? My favorite earthy fragrance, it's right here. Dior Sauvage Elixir. It has that licorice root, so I would say it is kind of earthy. Opinion on pistachio fragrances. So I had a pistachio fragrance, Paris Corners Cayer Pistachio. I think they're good. Now, there has been a huge trend with pistachio fragrances. I don't think it should be a big trend, but I mean, pistachio fragrances, they're good. It just kind of gives off like a nutty scent. City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard. This is a very, very good fragrance. You get plum, you get black coconut, you get tobacco, you get vanilla. I will say this kind of smells like Sol de Janeiro 40. They're number 40. Now, that's not a bad thing. My girlfriend, she wears number 40, and she said that. Now, that kind of does stick in my mind. Now, this is a little bit different. Definitely more high quality. Sol de Janeiro number 40, it is kind of fizzy. This is not fizzy. And I think it is a little bit more masculine because it focuses more on that vanilla and tobacco opposed to like that fizzy vanilla plum. But still a very, very good fragrance. Definitely unisex here. Good longevity, good projection, but not as good as like Redline 2654 or Miami. I'm talking like 6 to 7 hours of good projecting longevity with like 2 to 3 feet of projection. Lattafa Kamarakawa, $35. You get cinnamon, praline, candied fruits, vanilla, coffee. You can't go wrong with this one. It's sweet, it's seductive, it's boozy. Dress this one up, dress this one down. 7 to 8 hours of longevity, 2 to 3 feet of projection. Both are very good fragrances here. Kawa Dukan. I've never tried the new Dukan, so Kawa. Darkest fragrances you own. Sauvage Elixir, Prada Black. How much percent are they close? I mean, they're like 90-95% close. Like, they're very, very close. If anything, Rosacea Wasp a little bit more synthetic, and it has like cinnamon in it. That's like the main differences. Stronger with You Intensely. I used to have Intensely, but I don't have it anymore. Creed Aventus is probably my favorite of all time. I've never actually tried Creed Aventus. Micah, when did you get Martha's Vineyard? I ordered this one for my birthday. This was like a birthday present that I bought for myself. I just got it in last week, I want to say. And then I just got Sospiro Vibrato like 2 days ago. That's Angel Share Dupe. What's an Angel Share Dupe? Oh, Kamarakawa. I mean, it kind of. First of all, it would be the original Kamar. That's an Angel Share Dupe. At that, the original Kamar is more of a twist on Angel Share, and then Kamarakawa is then a twist on that. So it's really not an Angel Share Dupe. Invictus more fresh, similar. You wear Hawass in the fall because it feels warmer. Why not go to Stronger With You Intensely with $80? Well, because if you go Kamarikawa and Rasasi Hawass, then you have a year-round rotation. You still have some money left over as well, so you could get something else. But with Stronger With You Intensely, like, yeah, it's good. But first of all, it's post reformulation now. Personally, I like the pre-reformulation batches more. It's not going to be as good projecting and as good with longevity. And also, then you're kind of more restricted because you just have a cool weather scent opposed to a cool weather scent and a warm weather scent. Um, what am I wearing right now? I'm wearing Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. Oh my god, I'm dying, dude. So much fragrance. Off on Supremacy Silver. Heard it smells like bacon. I've never heard much about it, honestly. Want to smell vibrato. You don't like ginger, like Lamensite. So I've never smelled Lamensite. So the ginger on it, it's not insanely... Like, it definitely does have that ginger in there. But the ginger kind of gives it, like, this sort of spicy but, like, fresh herbal vibe. It's very grapefruit heavy, though. Like, it's very citrusy forward more than anything, to be honest. You need some more dark fragrances. I don't really like a whole lot of dark fragrances, though. I like more fresh fragrances, more sweet fragrances. Happy belated birthday, Hazley. I appreciate that. Black Phantom would be perfect for Micah. Killian's? I don't know. I wouldn't want to blind by that. Martha's Vineyard won 62% to 38%. All right, Kamarikawa is going up. Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. It's good. I would say it's like a 9 out of 10. Micah is gonna say Coco Morado. Seeing Kaid Alfarsan there. Yep, Kaid Alfarsan right there. Beautiful cheapie. It's what I wear when I can't think of what to wear. Bless you. Thank you, King. Ooh, didn't like it at first. Came back to it after a year and you love it. Thoughts on Assad bourbon? Never tried Assad, any of them. I want to try Assad and Assad bourbon, but yeah, unfortunately, I've not been able to try them yet. Opera Zerjov, never tried it. Tom Ford Oud. I've tried Oud Wood, it's okay. Dupe for Lamal, Cuba, the Cuba Gold. Spectre Wraith, Dupe, Black Phantom. Oh, a dupe of Black Phantom. Gotcha, Omar. I may look into it. What does Black Phantom smell like? Top 3 for summer. So Spiro Vibrato, City Rhythm Redline 2654, Coconut Lagoon. Ajmal, I've never tried Ajmal. You own it. Best 1 million Elixir. Fucking Fabulous is great. So good. Fell in love with Dior, EDP, Mike Hop. Nobody Mike Hop. Diego Prominent is the chocolate. All right, we have Paris Corners, Maj Moscow Mule going up against... This is Mont Blanc Legends EDT. Good year-round fragrance battle right now. We have Legend, EDP, and Moscow Mule. Nope, not Moscow Mule. Moscow Mule. Maybe we'll set this one here this time. Very prominent. Aqua de Geo, Profondo, good gym scent. Yeah. I mean, I would say the EDT is a little bit better with gym scent, but Profondo would still be a good one. Almond and Heliotrope, FF, Let Me Down. I enjoyed it. Fragrances from the UAE are trending now, especially with oils. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think oils are a big trend here in the U.S. I haven't seen any fragrance influencers here in the U.S. like really jumping onto the oil trend. The oil trend has been around for a while. I mean, when you look at a lot more Middle Eastern fragrance channels and stuff, and really just like the Middle Eastern culture, they have and use a lot of fragrance oils. That's not really widespread in more like the Western cultures and stuff. Yeah, oils are definitely gaining popularity, but I wouldn't say that they're like... At least I haven't seen like a bunch of stuff on them. But Mont Blanc Legend EDP... Woodsy, you get violet leaf, you get leather, but I don't really get a leather vibe in here. You get some green notes, some floral notes. Very, very good fragrance. Fresh, but you can wear it year-round, and it has some good body to it. Also some peppery notes. Paris Corner Maj Moscow Mule. Clone of Killian's Blue Moon. You get ginger. You get this like boozy note. You get some citrus. You get apple. You get woodsy notes. Both very, very good fragrances here. I mean, Legend is just stomping this one out. Did I do something wrong? Somehow I did something wrong. Okay. Somehow I did something wrong here. I had 14 fragrances instead of freaking 12. So we're just going to do, I'm just putting the last two as a matchup. Inspector, perfumes made alcohol. Yes, that's at least what makes them project. So here we have Red Line 2654 and Cobalt. Come on, Cobalt. Come on, come on. Cobalt. Bro, I cannot write at all. All right, we have Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Cobalt. You have plum, you get some woodsy notes, you get some powdery notes. Very, very good fragrance. It's sweet. You can wear it year-round. You get a lot of compliments with this one. Redline 2654, X-Ray de Parfum. You get coconut, you get some citrusy notes, you get vanilla, you get some ambergris, you get some salty notes. Both very, very good fragrances. Both sweet, both can get you great compliments. In the OG, have I tried? I've not tried any Rayon fragrances. What category of fragrances put Dior Homme EDT into? I don't know, because I would say like almost a year-round fragrance, but more of like a cool weather year-round fragrance. I really don't know. You know the classics, Picasso, Dior, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit isn't that bad. I don't think Fahrenheit's that bad. Advise, please, should you get high-end fragrances, but only a few 5 or less or more fragrances, lower cost, dupes, cheaper brands. Here's what I would say. Get one or two nice niche fragrances. Get like one or two designer get two niche fragrances, get like 2 designer fragrances, and get like 3 or 4 Middle Eastern fragrances. That would like roughly be the same price as buying 5 like high-end fragrances. I don't know. If you're talking like niche fragrances, that's at least what I would do. I would try and split it up because I think you should have a good mix of niche, designer, and Middle Eastern in your collection. Have I tried 1 Million Parfum? Yeah, it's a good fragrance. Best niche on the cheaper Swiss Arabian. I really want to try Sola Bali. Like Louis Vuitton. Yeah, well, Louis Vuitton would be, that would still be like a designer fragrance, but I would get a Sospiro or a Xerjoff. Then get a Louis Vuitton, get a Parfums de Marly, get a freaking Initio, get a City Rhythm, right? And then get a couple Middle Eastern fragrances. Just bought Valentino Born Aroma Intense, good choice. I mean, I think it's a good fragrance, but I kind of got worn out because at its base, it's just a vanilla lavender scent. But I think it's a good pickup if you enjoy it, for sure. Nighttime, year-round, for sure. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem, no problem. All right, Redline 2654, 162% to 38%. I mean, Cobalt is an absolutely amazing fragrance. Can't say anything bad about Cobalt. Like, it's so, so good. Here we have Full House going up against Dior Sauvage Elixir. Also, guys, again, if you guys have not dropped a sub, please make sure to drop a sub. Please make sure to drop a like. You know, you guys supporting me, supporting my channel is what keeps me going. Full House, Dior Sauvage Elixir. Full House is a clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. You get some citrusy notes. You get Ambroxan. You get citron. You get Chinese black tea. You get some powdery notes. It's a very, very good fragrance. You can wear it year-round. You can get great compliments with this one. It's fresh, but it has enough depth that you can definitely wear it in the cooler weather. This one projects very, very nicely. One that when I do wear it, you know, normally, like, there's a better chance this happens than not happening when I wear this. Normally, you know, someone's like, oh, what's that smell? This fragrance and that whole Louis Vuitton Imagination DNA is just great for getting someone to smell you, getting someone to be like, wow, you smell good, you just smell clean, you know? Dior Sauvage Elixir, you get lavender, you get woodsy notes, you get licorice root. That's the important thing. Licorice root. You don't get licorice, right? It doesn't smell like fucking gross-ass licorice, okay? No one likes licorice, right? You want to punch your grandma in the face when she looks at you. She's like, you want some Good and Plenty's? Like, no, I don't want Good and Plenty's. It doesn't smell like licorice, okay? It smells like licorice root. It's earthy, it's herbal, it's almost medicinal, but in like a very good sense. Like, it doesn't smell like cough syrup or anything. But you get this nice, very earthy licorice root. Very, very good fragrance. It's potent as well. You know, you do like 2 to 3 sprays, and it is pretty strong. It'll be pumping off your skin. The one EDP, honestly, I don't know of any clones for the one, but the one is pretty cheap that I don't think you need a clone to really get it. It's only like 40, $50 at this point. Best way you can figure out if you sent them, can't go into stores and smell them, try micro perfumes. Just like, I'd say, I don't know, just like buy a bigger decant. Get like a 5 ml decant or something, McDonough. Because then if you get a big 5 ml decant, you'll actually be able to like wear it over time. I've never tried any Le Labo. Expensive perfume worth it, or are they just for the brand? So let's take a look at this. So Spiro Vibrato, $180 if you were to buy it off of a discounter, but it's like $300 retail. I think it's very, very worth it. I think it's a good fragrance. I have a sample of, let's find it. I have a sample right here of Mind Games Ruby Lopez. This fragrance goes for, I mean, it's a Mind Games. It goes for like, I don't know, $400, $500. That is one of the worst fucking shit ass fragrances I have ever smelled. It reeks. It reeks like my 16-year-old dog's fucking breath stinks. Like, it reeks. Not a good fragrance at all. I like Licorice Mica. Diego, I might have to slime you out for that one, honestly, dude. Might have to slime you out. Ruby Lopez looks decent. Ruby Lopez was not good in my opinion. It was weird. Very like Arabian Tonka-esque. Cheap. Smelled very cheap for what it was. For supposedly being a $500 fragrance. Full House, 71% to 29%. Where's... I think Dior was somewhere right there. Yeah, Dior was... Now we're shaping it up. Already read that. Let's see, we got... Alright, we have Martha's Vineyard from City Rhythm. Martha's Vineyard. And Legend Eau de Parfum. So, since I got two niche pickups recently, and they were a little more expensive than like my traditional pickup, I'm going to wait a little bit before I do buy something else. But I think my next pickup is probably going to be Halloween Man X. I want to try more Halloween Man fragrances, and X has been on my list for a really long time. How do you think CK amazing? Do I think Calvin Klein's amazing? I think Calvin Klein's a decent brand. Anise and fragrances, yeah, like Star Anise, it's a good no. I like it. When we do a giveaway, I'll do a giveaway at 5K because I do a giveaway at every 1,000 subscribers. City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard. You get black coconut, you get plum, you get some powdery notes, you get vanilla, you get tobacco. Very, very good fragrance. Primarily tobacco and vanilla is what you get. It's powdery, it's sweet, it's a little bit fruity. As you can see, it is glittery. Very, very, very good looking fragrance here. Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. It is woodsy, it's fresh, it has this almost like sticky shower gel, resinous sort of vibe. Get some amber. Both of these fragrances are very good, but we're talking, a $40 fragrance and a $170 fragrance. A little bit better for the cooler weather, but still going to be a great year-round fragrance. A little bit better for just in general year-round use. Going to be great in the warm weather, great in the cool weather. Do you like fruity and citrus clones? Yeah, I like more like fruity, fresh, citrusy, fresh fragrances opposed to like gourmand fragrances. I'm not the biggest fan of gourmands. I love fresh fragrances. How is Byredo and Creed? Never tried Byredo, and I've only tried Creed Millésime Imperial, which that was good. And then yeah, what's better between Byredo and Creed? I can only talk about Creed, so Creed I think is better, but of course, I've only tried Creed between these two. But there we go. We have City Rhythm Redline 2654. What's that? 67% to 33%. Interesting. But we have City Rhythm Redline 2654 matched up with Game of Spades Full House. We have Martha's Vineyard that passed. And our next matchup we have here, which this is that matchup I just put together because somehow I had a whole extra matchup. This is Prada's Black, and this is Sospiro Vibrato. So right here, we have Prada Black. Come on. Prada Black. And then on the bottom, we have Sospiro Vibrato. Sospiro Vibrato. As Jeremy Fragrance would say, as he licks the cap of this fragrance. Prada Black, you get some powdery notes, you get vanilla, you get some peppery notes, some amber. Very, very good fragrance. Like it's powdery, it's vanillic, it's sweet. You can get great compliments with this one. Dress this one up, dress this one down. You can't go wrong with it. Sospiro Vibrato, very, very good fragrance. You get grapefruit, you get ginger, you get a lot of citrus. It's very fresh. You can wear it year round. Very, very high quality. It's eau de parfum, but I kid you not, you do about 2 sprays. You're going to have a great scent bubble around you, great longevity, great projection. Absolutely phenomenal fragrance. This also has, I don't know if you guys can see, I think you guys can. This has a velvety bottle on it. Picked up Creed Green Irish Tweed Tester 3.4 under 200. Does Green Irish Tweed still last long? Because I've heard it doesn't last long. Sospiro, too feminine for me. Just like Sospiro as a whole is too feminine for you, or the Vibrato is feminine. I don't really think that it's feminine. I mean, at least to me, I don't think it's feminine. I had my girlfriend try this one on her skin, and like it definitely smells a little bit different and a little bit more feminine on my girlfriend. But like on me, it's a very masculine fragrance. The felt is nice, yeah, for sure. It's a very, very high quality feeling fragrance. And you cannot go wrong with that, with this scent. It is so good. What's the best winter cologne? Best winter cologne. I'm gonna say best winter cologne. Probably like, I mean, Dior Sauvage Elixir. That one's always gonna be great. All right, no one's voting. I'm gonna let Sospiro Vibrato pass. I mean, I love Sospiro Vibrato. Also, my phone's about to die, which is why I'm just kind of like making things go. So we have Full House and Redline 2654. Redline 2654. I work tomorrow. I'm just like scheduled to work from 3:30 till 9:30. There is a chance that I could potentially get off early tomorrow. Now, I only work about 1 day a week, so I kind of do want to get in my full hours. But if I do end up coming home early tomorrow, I will make sure to do a live. Redline 2654, beautiful fragrance. You get citrusy notes, you get ambergris, you get salty notes, you get coconut, you get vanilla. Very good fragrance. Some rum as well. You can't go wrong with it. Game of Spades Full House, a lot of citrus. You get tea, you get some powdery notes. Very, very good fragrances all around. Redline 2654, more stronger, more sweet, a little more alluring. Full House, a little more of an easy wear though. Ingenious Ginger is not worth the hype. I've heard that it's not worth the hype. Or not that it's not worth the hype, but I've heard that it's maybe not as good as it's. Well, I guess not worth hype. It's not as good as it's been hyped up, you know. Tweed lasts 6 hours. Oh, that's not bad actually. I've heard it doesn't last long at all. Plug the old girl in. Problem solved. Well, here's the thing. I have 4 fragrances left. My phone's at 10%. I know my phone will last until I'm done. And it would also just like I just kind of want to be done. I don't want to be done with this, but I just want to finish up. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to go grab it. I don't know. I'm also just kind of lazy to walk over to the other side of my room and grab my charger. Have I tried Paris Hamilton? No. Have I tried Etrusque and Water? No. Redline 2654, one here, 88% to 12%. So we do have a niche fragrance here. And then, of course, we have a niche fragrance matchup right here. Pretty good looking fragrances side by side. I mean, you get that gold green accents. Got any ginger recommendations? Yeah, I mean, Sospiro Vibrato right here, great ginger fragrance. You get grapefruit, a lot of bergamot, and ginger. Very, very good. That ginger gives it this nice kind of spicy herbal vibe. Still fresh. You can wear it year round, and it's just so, so good. Sospiro Vibrato in Martha's Vineyard. If you could only have one cologne, what would it be? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm glazing this fragrance, but it would be Sospiro Vibrato. Like, if I could truly only have one fragrance to wear, yeah, it would be Sospiro Vibrato. You can wear it year-round. It just gets a lot of compliments. Sospiro Vibrato, as I said, you get ginger. You get bergamot. You get grapefruit. This has that DNA of, like, Bulgari Tigar, Afnan Tarathi Blue. In turn, Ingenious Ginger, I want to say. It also has that same vibe of just a very, very good fragrance. You can wear it year-round, and this stuff is potent as well. Martha's Vineyard is a beautiful fragrance. Plum, black coconut, I believe it's musk. You get some powdery notes, tobacco, vanilla, primarily focusing on that tobacco vanilla. This is described as an old money fragrance. It's what City Rhythm themselves describes it as. And yeah, I could definitely get that vibe. Like, it is kind of a classy, refined, not outgoing fragrance, right? Like, you don't throw, I did 3 sprays of this and it wasn't like projecting crazy off my skin. It was definitely sitting a little bit more close to the skin, but if someone did catch a whiff, it's just a classy little whiff. Have you tried any of the YSLY? I used to own YSLY EDP and YSLY Le Parfum original formulation. Y Le Parfum original formulation, I think best Y of all time. Y EDP best currently available one. Selena, what's going on? Y EDP, go for it. Starter fragrance. Is there any dupe for Vibrato? I've seen a couple, but I really haven't seen like one like really good one that people say is good. I have YSLY EDP. I love it. All right, so Spiro Vibrato 1, 67% to 33%. Now we have our last matchup here. This is between City Rhythms Redline 2654 and Sospiro Vibrato. Redline 2654 and Sospiro Vibrato. All right, start this poll. Perfect. Again, y'all, please make sure to drop a sub and drop a like if you guys have not already. I post fragrance content every single day. So if you're looking for a consistent YouTuber that does fragrance content, please make sure to drop a sub because that's what I do. Redline 2654 and Sospiro Vibrato. Redline 2654, you get coconut, you get citrusy notes, you get ambergris, you get a rum accord, you get vanilla. I also get this blue Jolly Rancher sort of vibe. Extrait de Parfum, very, very long lasting, projects very nicely. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Like, when I smell this, it puts me in a good mood. It's sweet, it's alluring, it's attractive. This was my first indie niche fragrance I'd ever gotten, and I had just fallen in love with it, and I'm still in love with Redline 2654. Sospiro Vibrato is an absolutely beautiful fragrance as well. Gingery, bergamonte, grapefruit. I believe that there's some ambroxan in here as well, but both are just very, very good fragrances. Both powerhouses as well. Redline 2654 is an extrait de parfum. Sospiro Vibrato is an eau de parfum. But Redline 2654, 10 hours of longevity, 3 to 4 feet of projection. Sospiro Vibrato, again, 10 hours of longevity, 3 to 4 feet of projection. Both are strong fragrances. Both do not play around. You cannot go wrong with either of these. Yo, we got 26 people in here. Come on, let's vote on this. This is going to be the last one. Start putting in your guys' last comments as well, because my phone may die, but I'm going to try and get out of here before it does. Ani, I used to own Ani. It smells like a good like lemon caramel sugar cookie. It was really good. Don't mind paying Creed Aventus price, but absolutely is insanely overpriced. Yeah, and especially they're like triple maceration. Oh, triple maceration. Triple maceration is not, or like they're saying they like triple macerate them or something. That is not a thing. You can't like triple macerate. They're making some random like fucking claim about the Aventus Absolute. That's just completely false. But y'all, start putting in your guys' last comments because I do got to get going. My guys' projection on Martha's Vineyard, like a foot or two of projection off of 3 sprays. It's not as strong as the other City Rhythms. It's more of like a refined fragrance, if that makes sense. Majority of people never smell either, so it's hard to vote. And I understand that, but that's also why I give like a detailed description of the fragrance. I would understand, you know, that being a reason if I was just like, oh, we have Sospiro Vibrato and Redline 2654. And that's all I said. But, you know, I try and list out the notes. So ultimately, yes, you know, you might not have smelt it, but I try and give you a pretty decent picture of what it could smell like in your mind, or at least, you know some of the notes in there. But I really appreciate you all. Drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not already. I really hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for the support. Have a good night. I hope to see all of you guys in my future live streams and on my content in the future. Thank you all for watching and have a good night.